not here yet, and, well, gosh, I can hardly wait. Boy, you can hardly wait, Howdy. I'm all up in the air, too. I don't know what's delaying those fellas. Look, kids!
And good Saturday morning, everybody. Great to have you with us once again.
Welcome, folks. How's your weekend going so far?
Oh, it's got to be better than ours, right?
Yeah, we're on here like two old men sitting on the steps of the courthouse complaining about everything. Like, well, I don't feel good, and I got in late last night, and it's just. And we're always a little bit late. And I thought it was funny about the howdy doody things. Like, what are those fellows are? We were just talking before that went on. I was like, well, it's 2 after. I said, we still got 5 minutes. Because we hadn't got to talk all week, and then we got on here. Oh crap! It's time.
Oh, so true, so true. They're used to us being late. I don't know what they'd do if we were on time.
I'm sure they count on it. It's probably when 10 o'clock comes, they're getting coffee or getting breakfast ready. Oh crap, they're on.
Oh, well, did you have a good week?
It was busy, man. I was glad to see Friday come, and then I told you, straight home last night, get cleaned up, pack my gear, drive 45 minutes back to where we were playing music and set up, and then got back home at, like I said, like 1 o'clock this morning. So kind of running on fumes, but I'm sure as we get going along, I'll get charged up.
Oh, I know. We get the peanut gallery in here, and I'm sure they'll get us going.
No doubt.
All right. Well, speaking of them, why don't we bring them in?
Let's do that.
All right. Here we go. Once I get back to my thing here. There we go. And good morning to everybody in the Peanut Gallery. So great to have you with us once again.
As always, we're pleased to have you here, and we're actually just pleased to be here, period.
Yes. Oh, absolutely. And let's start us right off. There we go. We got Anthony Perdue once again starting us off with his great memory. So let's see what he says. Good morning, Peanut Peers. Appreciating Brother Shannon's short run episodes. 3 books have my attention. Wanted, number 9, Cobra, number 1, Injustice Incorporated, number 4. Wanted, number 9, brought a smile to my mom's face.
At a local pharmacy, while I was looking for a second book to get, Mom was holding Wanted 9 for me. Seeing the Superman story made her smile. Superman, Plastic Man, Wonder Woman,
and Captain America were her favorites. I love reprints and seeing everyone like my mom smiling because she grew up with those stories in real time. Make them in real time make them more special.
I went with my Uncle Pete as he drove to Mom and Pop to get more sodas for my cousin's birthday party we were having at my grandparents' house. He told me I could get something for myself.
I knew the store had comic books, so I went to get me one. The house ads for Cobra 1 encouraged my choice. I got issue number 1 and took it to the counter. I was surprised that Uncle Pete was surprised.
Why would he be? Did you read those? He asked. Yeah, I said, didn't you know? He didn't. Now I was surprised because everyone in the family knew I read comic books as we drove back to the party. The secret's out.
That's it. Me and Uncle Pete got to know each other better. At a local con in Los Angeles, I went to the back of the room to sit at a table and sort out my books. The guy sitting across from me
was doing the same thing. We both had a copy of Justice Incorporated 4 and started talking about it, then about other books we liked, books we wanted, but we couldn't get because of money.
We both came by bus, but from opposite directions. For 30 minutes, we had a CBM comic bonding moment when then he had to leave to catch his bus ride. I stayed for another hour before going home.
3 meaningful books, 3 reasons more for appreciating Brother Shannon's short run episodes. Oh, man, I appreciate that, Anthony. I'm a big fan of those short run series, especially from DC. And our other brother, Eric K., he's been knocking it out of the park. He's another one of those guys like us that loves those short run oddball series. And yeah. I think his episodes are better than mine. So I'm going to direct you guys to Eric K's channel. And I think he just put one up last night, didn't he?
I haven't checked my notifications yet.
I think I'm behind on 1 or 2 of his videos, but
I know I'm still behind on a lot of. I'm behind on a lot of people.
Yeah, I do. But yeah, I appreciate the kind words, Anthony. It's very very much appreciated. But like I say, if you want to see some great short run videos, go to Eric K's channel right now or whenever, and just go check all those out because they're great.
Absolutely. Anthony, thank you once again for providing your comic book memory from your childhood. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much, and thank you so much for being with us.
Absolutely.
All right. Now, let's see here. We're going to go on to I didn't see ECR in there. He could be in there, but I didn't see him in there, so I posted his song. Let me just get the thing going here. Where is it? Right here. Okay.
I don't know if we should be praying at Shannon saying we're both going to do this one. All right.
He's got another one that's going to be a classic here.
They're all classic, right?
Exactly. I reposted what he wrote on Instagram because he sends it to me Instagram. So he writes, "Howdy, Hot Rod. Hope you and yours are well. This one is dedicated to our crazy duo of Werewolf by Lunchtime and the Jackson Roy Kirk, to the tune of the Laverne and Shirley theme song." Are you ready, brother?
Let's do it.
Okay. Let's
We're gonna post it. Give us any chance we'll take it. With the old 1, 2, we'll say it. We're gonna a side or two. Chatting on Saturday. Nothing's gonna hold us back now. It was said we'll make a crack now. We're gonna put a smile on you. Chatting on Saturday.
There we go.
Oh man,
there's so much to do with that song too. That was great. When I was looking at it this morning, I'm thinking, oh man, this could be a theme song for us with changes to the rest of the song, you know.
Yeah, I was like, ugh, I'm suffering. Well, last night we were playing, and the lady that sings for us, Vera, she's like, well, said these guys are going to give me a break, and Shannon's going to sing one, and I know he's had a long day, but he's all charged up and ready to go. And I kind of looked at her like, really? No, I'm not. You know, but I'll do it, you know, since you called me out here. So,
well, ECR, thank you so much, as always, for your comic musical stylings. We greatly appreciate it. And hopefully he'll be in the chat later on. If not, I'm sure he'll catch it later on, and he'll see this. And thank you so much, ECR.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, bud. That was great. I think the first volume of Great Hits is already filled up, so we'll have to put this on volume 2.
That's it. Can't tell records, or won't tell records. I don't know.
Brought to you by Kmart and Smelly Pirate Hooker.
And speaking of Eric K, there he is.
There he is. Hey, Eric.
He's saying greetings to everyone, and greetings to you, Eric. Great to have you with us once again, sir.
As always, a happy Saturday to you. Always good to see you.
Always, always, always. And then we've got... And there she is, Maranya, Lady M herself. Great to have you with us, Maranya.
Absolutely. Welcome, Lady M. She says, thank you once again for sharing your memories, Anthony. They're wonderful as always. Absolutely, they are.
Oh, yeah. We look forward to them each and every week. So thank you so much. I Am One of Us is with us. Hey.
Welcome, sir.
He says, hello, everyone, and good morning. And good morning to you, sir.
And Eric Breen is in the house, the professor. He says.
You do that so much better than I ever could. Oh, Eric, great to have you with us, Professor. Hope your Saturday's going well.
That man is a cornucopia of comic book knowledge.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And Maranya says, ECR, great song. Now the question is, which one is Laverne, Jackson, or Werewolf? The question.
We'll just let them fight it out. How's that?
There we go.
And Maranya says, greetings, Eric. Good morning. I am one of us. And hello to you too, Eric.
Oh, you got it twice. And Eric K, he's saying hi to Lady M.
And I'm one of us says hi to Maranya.
Michael Taylor says hi, Rod, Shannon, and fellow Peanuts. Well, hi to you, Michael. Thank you so much for being here once again, my friend.
Absolutely, Michael. Glad to see you.
Hope your weekend's going well. And Tempest from Mars.
Welcome, sir. He said, afternoon, everyone.
And good afternoon to you, Tempest. Hope everything's going well over there. Maranya says good morning to you from this side of the pond, TFM. Hello, Michael, as well.
And Michael saying hi to Maranya.
Hey, there he is.
There he is.
Great to have you with us, as always, Easy. I wasn't sure this morning. I had a feeling that you weren't going to be right in there, so I posted the thing this morning, so I hope you didn't mind. I posted what you had wrote me the other day. So, great song once again. Thank you so much for your comic musical stylings. Another
Absolutely. I do apologize for being in bad voice, but, you know, late night.
Oh, and Maranya says, Good morning, Rod, Shannon, the Peanut Gallery, the studio audience, and Miranya's legion of peanut pets. She got them all in.
Yeah. And the Jackson Roykirk is in the house. Welcome, Jackson, or Laverne, or Shirley, or whichever one you get to be.
It's great to have you with us, Jackson, once again. Thank you so much for hanging out with us on this Saturday morning. Maranya says, good morning, ECR and Jackson, or is it Laverne?
And the Jackson Roykirk says, and I got early, not.
And Eric Breen, he says, Shannon, there must be more to this coming.
And Werewolf by Lunchtime is in the house. Hey.
Great to have you with us, Werewolf.
Absolutely. Said Mrs. Werewolf and myself are celebrating our 23rd wedding anniversary. How are you guys?
Oh, awesome. Congratulations.
And on that note, also today, my wife and I are celebrating our 21st wedding anniversary.
Oh, cool. Congratulations to you there, brother.
And sir, appreciate that.
Awesome.
Yeah,
awesome.
We're going to celebrate by doing nothing today. We're just going to take it easy. Because our lives are like, it's just like a grind them up all week long.
Sometimes those are the best ways to celebrate. Just doing nothing.
So congratulations, Werewolf and Mrs. Werewolf.
Absolutely. Congratulations. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And Cheap Comic Collector Rob is with us. Triple C.
Yeah, welcome, Rob.
Great to have you with us, Rob. He says, excuse me. He says, good morning, gang. Saturday is truly the best day of the week, thanks to this show. Well, you are too kind, sir.
You are too kind, yeah.
We all, we all look forward to your claim sales and stuff on Saturday as well. So you're just as much an important part of Saturday as anybody else. So thank you for what you do.
What he said.
Thanks for hanging out with us once again. We appreciate it, man.
Eric Green says, Shannon, thoughts on Terry Francona? Okay, for those of you who don't know, Eric and I are Cincinnati Reds fans, and we just hired a new manager, Terry Francona. I think Rod might remember in 2004 and 07, he led the Sox to the World Series championships.
Yep,
and he took Cleveland
a
few years ago. So great manager. I really like to hire. I saw an interview. It might have been part of his press conference, but Terry Francona actually played for the Reds back in 1987, and Pete Rose was managing. And he was talking about Pete a little bit, and he said he revered Pete, but said he told him, Pete said, you got some guys coming up that might be pretty good. You got guys like Cal Daniels and Kurt Stillwell and Eric Davis and Barry Larkin and Paul O'Neill. Says, yeah, I think I'm playing too much. So I thought that was a good little anecdote. So yeah, I'm really happy about the hire. You know, some people are kind of like, well, I don't know, the Reds are still going to be the Reds. And I was like, well, we'll see. I always got hope. You know, Reds fans, we always got hope.
That's it. I remember Terry Francona, and everybody liked him. The players liked him. The fans liked him. You know, he was very, very good for the club. So hopefully he can bring you guys the same kind of success that he did for the Red Sox.
Oh yeah. Well, I didn't really think that they were going to get him because he retired last year because of health reasons and stepped away from the game.
Really?
So, well, I guess they called him and they had a big meeting, and he said he was itching to get back to it. You know, I guess he was in better health, and he said he still got that competitive fire and he's ready to go. So yeah, I thought it was great, Eric.
Cool beans. And Maranya says, happy 23rd anniversary to you and the Mrs. Werewolf, or is it Shirley? Is Rico behaving himself? You want to know?
We want to know. And she also says, good morning, Triple C.
And Werewolf by Lunchtime says, Rico has been a good boy today, Maranya, so he received extra treats today. Oh, cool.
Nice. And she says, good to hear.
And the Jackson Roykirk says, Hobbs, happy anniversary.
Or as the Flintstones would say, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary.
That song is sung in our house every anniversary.
And the Jackson Norkirk says, yes, Eric K did an OMAC video last night. That's right. He told me he was going to do that.
Oh, cool.
It asked me, said, did I do an OMAC video before? And I said, if I did, it's been years ago. So I was looking forward to his version. So I want to go check that one out.
Great. Well, got to add it to the list, man. Got to add it to the list. I got to get some serious catching up to do here. Werewolf by Lunchtime says, Jackson! Thanks, buddy.
And Michael says, ECR just popped in. Yeah.
Cool beans. Cool beans. Eric K says, thank you, Shannon, for your kind words. And thanks, Jackson, for mentioning the video from last night. I have Shannon to thank for it as he gave me the entire run. There you go. Awesome.
I had a few extras.
I find that hard to believe.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh, well, that's great to hear, Eric. Cool beans. Look forward to seeing that video and the other ones that I've got to catch up on. Hey, we got a new one. Funk Comics 814. Great to have you with us.
Hey, good deal. So they're glad to have you.
Yes, thanks for hanging out with us on a Saturday morning. He says, hey, y'all. He's giving it the hook 'em horn. He's saying it's cool. Great to have you with us. Thank you so much.
Yeah. And the Jackson says, oh, and by the way, I'm Laverne. Okay. I guess Jackson has put his scent down and marked his territory, huh?
That's it. Michael Taylor says, very nice as usual, ECR. Yes, sir.
And Ron says, welcome to you, Funk Comics.
Cool beans. Great to have him with us. Werewolf by Lunchtime says, fantastic, ECR. I surely love it. See what you did there.
Boy, it's starting already. And we got Joyce Varial, missing Mars on his ex's PC. Good morning, tribe.
How you doing, Double M? Great to have you with us, sir.
Right.
Fun Comic says, Shannon, what kind of bass do you play? I play a modulus 5-string bass.
I have got 4 basses. I just mainly use 2. I got a American-made Fender Jazz 4-string, and I got a Schecter Studio 5 that I play.
4 basses. That's a grand slam, right?
It is. It absolutely is.
Michael Taylor says, good one, Werewolf.
And Crazy Nigerians in the house. Well,
how you doing, Joe?
That's another one I'm behind on. He says, morning all. Morning to you, sir.
I know I'm at least 2 behind on Joe. So great to have you with us once again, Joe. Thank you so much for spending your Saturday with us.
Absolutely.
And Maranya Vulcanen. I never say the last name, but I always wanted to say the Vulcanen because it sounds like something out of Star Trek.
Yeah. Or it could be Valconen.
Valconen. Oh, well, that could be too. I could be putting the accent on the wrong syllable.
Yeah, you are putting that accent on the wrong syllable. I don't know. Maybe she'll tell us one of these days.
Anyway, she says, good morning, Double M. How are you and Ludwig doing today? We want to know.
ECR says, awesome, guys. I thought the show was canceled for this week. Thanks for sharing, Rod.
Sorry about that. If it didn't get out, I tried. I had a real lousy week. Didn't feel good most of the week, and pretty much stayed off of all my usual social media and all that stuff. But I got it done last night. So, yeah, it was late. So I apologize for that to anyone that was affected by that. And I will try and be better on getting that notification out. Usually I try to do it like Thursdays, but this week I just didn't have it in me. So
we're going to be gone next weekend then, right?
Yeah, we're looking at next weekend. I still haven't gotten the tickets yet because I have to get back online to check. And you got to, they do them since COVID. The amusement park only does tickets online. Used to be able to just drive up and buy a ticket and go in. But that's not the way they do it now. Since COVID, they changed their thing and they like the way they did it. So now you got to go online and see if there's enough tickets left for everybody to go. And
okay. Yay. Yeah, I actually got online was either yesterday or day before, and got tickets for me and my son. They'll go to that our local comic show up here on November the 3rd. So I was like, I was talking to my wife. I was like, I said I finally came around, because before I was like, all right, got to print these tickets out. Got to print these tickets out. You don't have to print the tickets out. Just get them and get the QR code, and here you go.
Yeah, see, and I'm like, I don't know. I'm gonna probably print the tickets out, because I don't know how to do the QR code thing or whatever, on the phone. It's a smartphone, but it ain't got a smart operator, So
it's pretty simple. Once they send you the receipt, they got the QR code on there, and you just pop it up, and they'll scan it, and there you go.
Yeah, cool beans. All righty. Hey, Captain Frank Live.
We got Hans in the house. Welcome, Captain. He says, greetings and a fine how do you do? And how do to you, sir?
Yes, hope everything's going well, Hans. Great to see you once again, sir.
Yeah, he's been throwing up some great videos, and it's getting to be his time of year, Halloween. So I know he's going to be showing some great stuff, comics, toys, posters, whatever. I mean, the man has it all.
He does, in that wonderful world of stuff.
Right.
I don't know how many times I've gone back and watched. He does has a video several years ago that he did, the house tour down where the world of stuff is. Oh my gosh, man. Every time I see something different when I watch that video, it's just fascinating to me. So.
Oh yeah, I've done it. I mean, I'm probably okay. I'm on the other hand now. I'm going to get into double digits on watching that one, but he's starting to put some videos up. I know he's been real busy lately, but he's starting to throw some stuff up. Like I say, going to be lots of great Halloween stuff coming from the captain.
Absolutely. Great to see Hans back on YouTube once again. Thank you so much, Captain, for spending your Saturday with us.
Absolutely.
And Maranya says, good morning to you, Hungarian.
And Michael says, hi, Hans. Good to see you.
And Maranya says, how do you do this morning, Hans?
And Joe says, good morning, Maranya.
And Werewolf by Lunchtime says, have you recovered from Mike's show, Captain?
And Sleepy Rainer, look, coming in here early. Hey.
Great to have you with us, Damien.
Hey, Damien. He says, good morning, lurking while on my East Coast visit. Oh, yeah. I think he's going to go visit Hickey this weekend, right?
Cool.
I think that's what I heard.
Oh, my gosh. I look forward to that, too. Awesome. So great to have you with us, Damien. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. The Jackson Roy Kirk says, sleepy.
And Brian says, good morning, Damien. How are you and Millie doing?
And Sleepy Rita says, hello, Jackson. Great to see you.
And Sleepy says, hi, Mariah. I'm briefly away from Millie the cat. He is up in Connecticut.
Connecticut,
yeah.
Oh, we got another new one. Great to have you with us. Matt collects one.
Hey, good deal. Glad to have you.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us, man.
Hey,
hope you like what you see. He says, hello from Ohio.
Hey. Yeah. Know Ohio well. Lived there for about 7 years up in Mansfield.
Oh, cool. Well, thank you so much for spending your Saturday with us, Matt Collects. Great to have you with us.
Absolutely. And comic book curators in the house. Hey, Jeff.
Jeff, what's happening?
All right. He says, just popping on to thank everyone for the prayers. We got through the storm, but still don't have internet. My mother in the other town still has no power. Praise the Lord and thank all of you. Hey, so glad that you and your family are okay, Jeff. I sent him some prayers the other day, and I saw that on Facebook. He was they were going through it.
Yeah, I've been following him. He's been putting up shorts. I've been following him on that. It got pretty hairy there for a while. Then he showed. Did you see the video where like he went outside and walked around after the storm? Oh my gosh, man! Very lucky.
I saw that one. I saw while the storm was going on, so I'll have to go check that one out. But yeah, prayers for thanks for answering prayers for Jeff and his family, and prayers for all those folks that lost so much and lost family. So, just kind of take a minute and give those folks a thought and some prayers.
Absolutely. Anybody caught down there. I tried to stay in touch with Jeff. I tried to stay in touch with Rob Triple C down there as well, to make sure everything was going good with people. And luckily, it looks like for the most part, a lot of people came through it with minimal damage. It's no fun, period. But it could have been a lot worse, and thank goodness it wasn't. And yes, we continue the prayers to everyone down there who was caught in the path of those storms. So, Werewolf by Lunchtime says, "Hey, Snoozy." Snoozy.
And Damien says, "Greetings, shedding and hungry wolf."
Oh my gosh. The Jackson Roykirk says, "Glad to hear you're fine, CBC." Absolutely.
Sure.
Absolutely.
And Ronnie says, "Hello to you, Matt. CBC. Glad to see you. My prayers go with you and all your family."
Absolutely. And Hans says, "I'm a little fussy after the night stream with Horror Mike, celebrating his 5,000 subscribers with a little too much adult beverage."
Nothing wrong with that.
That's right. The important thing was, did you have fun? That's what it was about.
Yeah.
Having fun.
Sometimes when you have fun like that, you have to suffer a little bit the next day.
You pay for it sometimes.
And Damien says, hey to Hans.
Hey. The Jackson Roykirk says, "Congrats to you, Shannon, on your anniversary."
Thank you, kind sir.
And Maranya says, "Oh dear, Hans, you got to watch out for that root beer."
Right. And Eric K says, "Happy anniversary, Werewolf by Lunchtime, and to Shannon." Thank you, kind sir. We appreciate it.
Cool beans. And Michael Taylor says, "Congrats to Werewolf and Mrs. Werewolf from us all."
And Roy says, "Happy anniversary also to Shannon and the missus." Thank you, kind lady. We appreciate it.
And Werewolf by Lunchtime says, "Thanks, Eric and Michael."
And Michael says, "Congrats to you and Shannon and the missus." Thank you, sir.
Cool beans. And Crazy Hungarian says, "Happy anniversary, Shannon."
And Sleepy says, "Hi, Michael T."
Mike Taylor says, "Hi to Damien."
And Han says, "Hello, Damien. Good to see you in the peanut gallery along with all the other great people here." Absolutely.
Cool
Happy
beans.
to have everyone.
Mike Taylor says, "The son of Tito Francona."
Yep. And Werewolf by Lunchtime says, "If it's any consolation, I'm wearing red socks and they are poor at sports also."
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I got a friend of mine at work. He's from Michigan, but he's a Red Sox fan. We were, when the baseball season's going on, "Well, how bad is your team doing?" "Well, pretty bad. We're mediocre again." "How about you?" "Well, we had a playoff push there for a couple weeks in April, and that was about it."
That's it. They're back to their old tricks.
Yeah.
Michael Taylor says, "You're welcome, Werewolf."
And Sleepy Reader's having a laugh.
And Southern Comic Geek is with us once again.
Welcome, sir.
Great to have you with us. Hope your Saturday's going well. Thank you for spending it with us. He says, "What's up, folks?" And what's up with you, sir?
We're just hanging out. And Hans says, or maybe it's Damien, "My head feels like a dried prune." Got that old cotton mouth going on. Yeah.
Oh, the Jackson Roykirk says, "What Werewolf doesn't say is that the socks are all he's wearing." Oh man.
And Ron says, "Hey there, SCG."
Sleepy Reader says, "I'm trying not to picture that, Jackson."
And Jackson says, "There's the valiant SCG." Absolutely.
All right. And Missing Mars on it. He says, "All you bass players need to check out the Kayla Solid Body Electric. 11 inches shorter than the standard Fender Precision. Best sound and easiest to play."
I have heard of those. Be nice to check one of those out sometimes.
It's all Greek to me. I have no idea what.
Yeah, it's one of those things like where comic collectors get together, and everybody says, "What are they talking about?" And it's the same thing with musicians. They're talking that language again.
That's it.
And Mariah said, Laverne, my husband, told me that only high-class stars of certain movies wear Argyle socks. But
Hey, Ironhide 84 is with us once again.
Hey, welcome, sir.
So glad to have you with us once again. Thank you so much for spending your Saturday morning with us. He says, good morning to all, and a good morning to you, sir.
And Jackson says, the World of Stuff tour is amazing. Absolutely. We could go on and on and on about Hans's videos. And we'll probably continue to go on and on and on about Hans's just because it's so great. Hans is just an incredible guy, and the collection he has is just
unbelievable.
Awesome.
Yeah. I mean, it's just amazing. Like you said, it's amazing. Incredible stuff. Maranya says, good morning to you, Ironhide.
And Jackson says, we need an update. I'm sure he's talking about Hans.
Oh, yeah. An update on the World of Stuff. Werewolf by Lunchtime says, I make up most of my comments in the shower. You should hear me fully clothed. I'm hilarious.
Oh, I have no doubt.
Oh, I love it.
Michael tells me, Hans' house tour videos introduced me to him many years ago. Yep.
Oh, yeah. He's the one responsible for yours truly. I'll tell you that. Maranya says, my husband is listening, and he says hello. He's recovering from breaking his wrist on Wednesday, and he's got a cast on. Ow, 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 ow.
Yeah, sorry to hear that. Yeah, Rod was telling me about that earlier. I hope he heals well, and he gets over that very soon.
Absolutely, absolutely. Hopefully, I know there's a question of whether he's going to need surgery to help fix it, but hopefully he won't need the surgery, and he'll be a rapid healing process for him. So we're sending our prayers your way once again.
Absolutely. And Dr. Vonchilla's in the house. Hey.
Great to have you with us, John.
Hey, John. He says, howdy, y'all. Just spoke to ETA Nick. He and his family are without power but have survived the hurricane intact. ETA Nick lives. Yeah.
Oh, good. Good.
Yeah,
good,
Nick
good.
is one of those guys that was on YouTube. I don't think he's been on YouTube lately in the last few years, but he always showed great stuff, great pristine looking books. He has a lot of CGC stuff, and I always enjoyed his videos, but I don't think he's making too many videos anymore. But glad to know that him and his family are okay.
Absolutely, absolutely. Eric K says, glad to hear you are well, Jeff. I am on the southeast coast of Florida, and it did not come that close to us.
Good deal, yeah.
Very good, very good. Holy mackerel.
And Eric says, hey, John, glad to hear Nick and family are well. Yes, we are.
Michael Taylor says that hurricane was insane, 120-mile-an-hour winds. It ripped the roof off of the Tropicana field. Oh, my God.
Yeah. Crazy stuff. And Mariah says, hey there, John. Good to hear about Nick. How are you and Lady Pauline doing this fine day?
Cool beans. We want to know.
We want to know.
And Michael Taylor says, hi, John. Good to see you.
It absolutely is.
Absolutely.
And Michael says, happy to hear you're all right, Triple C. Yes, we are.
Absolutely. And Eric K says, everyone is a winner when compared to my Chicago White Sox.
Yeah, that was a bad season. Anybody that is interested can go look at their final record this year. It was bad. So condolences, Eric.
Yes, absolutely. And Dr. Vonchilla says, howdy, Michael, Maranya, and Eric.
And World says, I can wear one sock, can I, Jackson?
Michael Taylor says, Jackson, in the words of Maranya, my eyes.
And Ironhide says, good morning, Maranya.
Michael Taylor says, Maranya, hopefully the husband heals fast. Yes, yes, yes.
And Maranya says, thank you for well wishes, everyone. That's the hope here, too. Yeah.
Cool beans. And there we go. She's got us set up with the pause line. You ready to show some comics, partner?
Yeah, you ready to show some? Because I think I went first the last couple times. So you got something? go ahead and take it away, brother.
All right. Let's see. Let's see. I want Fantastic Four. Nah, I think I'll go with the variety pack. So hold on, and here we go. All right. These are things that I've picked up over the last couple of weeks and whatnot. So not off of whatnot, because I ain't figured out whatnot yet. So anyway, I picked up this being a Hulk fan. I saw this and I'm like, I don't recognize that in my collection. So I had to pick this up and come to find out, yeah, from this series of Hulk, I still need several issues. He's had so many restarts. It's just like crazy. So this is Hulk number 8, and I don't know what volume or series it is, but it's just Hulk. And I actually think it comes under Incredible Hulk, but they didn't list it here. And it's number 8, but it's got the Hulk Wolverine clash in there. It's like a retelling of it, but not a reprint of it.
Yeah.
So I saw that and I'm like, I got to get that. And sure enough, it was one that I needed. So worked out really good. And I don't know how this got in my collection. I don't remember buying this. Number 29. Some guy named Spooky.
Yeah. I love Spooky.
Oh, good.
And I know Hans does too, so.
Oh, let's see. That's that one. And that one. Okay. We got a gold key, Dr. Solar, Man of the Atom. And I don't know what number this one is, because I didn't write it down. So, yeah, it's 21. That's right. I looked it up. It's whoops. What happened? Can you still see me?
Yeah.
Okay, it went dark. Everything on my side went dark. So, anyway, here's number 21 of Dr. Solar, Man of the Atom.
Oh, nice.
Slowly trying to pick these up whenever I can.
Yeah, I'm with you there.
And here's another short. It's a short series, but for Charlton, and it's Strange Suspense Stories. I think there's 9 issues of it.
Yeah.
And I'm slowly picking those off. Here's number 4.
Yeah, I think I got this maybe 2 or 3 to go, and I'll have all those. It's a cool book.
Yeah, I think I need like 5 more, I think. So, but they're easy enough to come by. So, and then I picked up some upgrades for my Adventures into the Unknown, ACG. This is number, where is it? 165 with Nemesis.
Oh, yeah.
So, and then I picked this one up because it was cheap enough, and it's his first appearance. So I got another first appearance of Nemesis with number 154.
Oh, yeah.
So
I think I might have shown some of those last week.
You might have.
We can't remember.
Yeah, I can't remember. That's for sure. And here's Forbidden Worlds with number 139.
Man, I love those. Those books are so much fun, and it's and really they, you get them like in mid-grade, and they really won't break the bank.
No. In fact, the place that I picked these up, they were having like a 30% off, and they were already pretty cheap. So it was a real nice get. Here's another 135 with Magic Man.
Nice.
But I needed to upgrade some of the ones that I had. Some of the ones I had were pretty well loved. So it worked out good. Here's 128, more Magic Man.
Yeah.
And number 124 of Forbidden Worlds.
Nice. Yeah, I think it would be cool like if they had action figures of some of those characters.
Yeah, that would be neat. I mean,
I don't want to cut in here, but it reminds me of our friend Rob Brown, which we're missing him this morning. he sent me a link. I think it was a YouTube video and maybe an article where they're making, they're doing some reissues or like doing Mego versions of like some of the Marvel figures, but they're also going to start doing the Atlas Seaboard characters. And he sent me a picture of the Grim Ghost. You remember that character? From Atlas?
Yes.
Yeah. So they're going to start making some of those characters.
Oh, that would be very cool.
Oh, Rod's eyes he's awake now. Blood pressure went up.
That's it. Whoa, all right. More action figures. Yay.
There we go. I was the same way when I first saw that. Hey, cool.
Yeah, sign me up. Here's a cartoon I used to see there used to be a morning's kid show, live kid show on Channel 7 out of Boston here. And they used to show cartoons. It was a Major Mud show. He was supposed to be like a crazy space astronaut, and you were on his rocket ship with a lot of kids and stuff like that. But they used to show the Hanna-Barbera cartoon of Abbott and Costello. And here's number 20 of their comic book for Charlton.
Man, you got to love Charlton.
They just had their fingers in so much.
Yeah, they had their finger in every pie. It's just
such a variety of titles and stuff. Here we go with Adventure Comics number 335 with Starfinger.
Oh, yeah.
Finger. I needed that one for the collection. So, and then we got Our Fighting Forces number 136, 52 big pages. Don't take less, only for 25 cents.
Oh, yeah, that's a nice one. But the Kubert guy, I keep hearing about him.
Yeah, he's got a future, I think. I wanted to see. We got two of these here. Okay. Here we go with more Charlton. This is, which one goes first? This one here. Fighting Air Force. And this is featuring the American Eagle character.
Oh, nice.
Never seen he was that. In for like, I think, 4 issues in a row.
Well, and that right there is a reason to want to collect them all, right?
And here is number 51 with more of the American Eagle character.
Oh.
So I love those. I know you do too. Any obscure character like that.
Oh yeah, that's great.
So, all right, I'll do one more, and this is Mystery in Space number 71, with featuring another one of our favorite characters, Adam Strange.
Oh yeah, good stuff right there.
So, tons of fun. There we go.
Great stuff, man.
Cool beans. Thank you, sir. All righty. Well, let's go back up. There we go. We got the line right here. And we got Dr. Von Chilla. He says, indeed, ETA Nick retired from YouTube about 3 years ago. He was my inspiration to make YouTube videos. He's in Sarasota. Oh, very good. Very good. Yeah, I remember when I first started, he was big. He was making a lot of videos and stuff.
One of the guys, yeah.
Absolutely. And Missing Mars says, maybe Dr. Von Chilla, maybe get Nick to do a return visit video for old time's sake. Oh, that would be cool.
That would be great. Yeah.
ETA Nick Revisited.
Right. I would watch that.
Me too. And Dr. Von Chilla says, my eyes, Blanche Barrow in Bonnie and Clyde, 1967. You
I know the scene he's talking about.
He also says, Missing Mars, I've been prompting Nick to drop a, quote, surprise check-in video.
Nice.
Cool beans, cool beans. Michael Taylor says, very cool, Unknown 165. Well, thank you so much, Michael. And Michael also says, Charlton's had a matty feel to their covers. Yeah, they weren't as slick a lot of times, or maybe that was just the way it aged, that type of paper that they used aged.
The 3 words here. Charlton was cheap.
Yeah, yeah. That pretty much says it all, don't it? And Dr. Von Chilla says, the Pauline Report, he says, as I've been the only playmate she's ever known, we're into a first thing in the AM stalking session. Kind of like me wandering downstairs in the morning and calling out, Kato, where are you? I got the reference.
Oh, yeah, we did.
Michael Taylor says, nice books, Rob. Well, thank you again, Michael. Appreciate that, my friend. And Sleepy Rita says, glad Nick is well and miss his channel. Absolutely.
We do.
Absolutely. Yeah. All right, that catches us up with the peanut gallery. So it looks like it's your turn, my friend.
Oh, no. Okay, pulled out some stuff. I know I've shown these maybe on one of those infamous short run videos that Anthony was talking about, but it's been a while. And I think Eric K might have shown some of these at some point. Just so much great content. And I feel bad for not being able to be up on everything. And I know you know how I feel.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, how about a nice little series from the early 70s, Weird Worlds, with that great Joe Kubert cover. Lots of great stories and art in these. A lot of Howard Chaykin in these. I think there's some Murphy Anderson. You got some Kubert on the covers there. You got, all the ERB characters. You got John Carter, Warlord of Mars, and High Adventures with David Hines at the Earth's Core. So, cool little series.
Excellent.
And here's number 2. Not sure about who did the cover on this one, but I know that's Murphy Anderson on the little vignette down here. There's number 2. Great cover. You got a barbarian riding on a space sky sled attacking a dinosaur. What else do you want? And I think this is my childhood copy. It has been well loved.
Oh, nice. Memories.
Yep. And here we go. We got number 3. Another great cover on this one.
Oh, wow. Nice.
And number 4, David Hines finds his beloved in the clutches of a beast.
Oh, somebody in the thing likes pterodactyl covers, so they're gonna like that one. I think it's.
Yeah. And here we got number 5. Who doesn't like a good skeleton cover? This is by Mike Kaluta.
Oh wow, that is neat.
Yeah, cool little series. This is another one. You could probably find this in the cheapy box. You don't see them a lot. Yeah,
I got to admit that I remember seeing Weird Worlds on the spinner rack, but I was so much of a snob for just the superheroes. I never paid attention to it.
Yeah, so, you superhero guys, man, you need to expand your horizons a little bit.
Well, I am now doing that. You did. 62 years old. I'm finally expanding my horizons.
And here we go. It might be another Mike Kaluta cover here. This is number 6.
Cool.
And here's a Howard Chaykin cover. I really like this one. Number 7.
Oh, no, that one I've never seen before. That's pretty neat.
Yeah. Cool little series. And we got more going on here. Weird Worlds presents Iron Wolf with Chaykin cover. You remember Iron Wolf?
I do not. Neat.
And here we have number 9. Another great cover. And number 10, another Mike Kaluta classic. This is the last issue.
Wow. So there's only 10 issues of it?
10 issues. It's easy to collect. It's easy on the wallet. So go out now and get this book. Okay, as a lot of you may or may not know, I'm kind of a fan of this Joe Kubert kid. So
that's the rumor.
Yeah, that's the rumor. And my first exposure to him was through Tarzan. And it was in one of these treasuries. Now, this is not my original, obviously, and I don't know what happened to my original. I probably read it till it fell into pieces, and my mom probably had to sweep it up. But, yeah, this reprints some of the early Tarzan stuff when DC got the rights. But just enough said, right? For some reason, there's another copy. And then here's
what's
another
better than Joe Kubert comic book? A large Joe Kubert comic book.
And here's some more reprints of those stories. And eventually, I went back and got the originals, as you'll see in just a minute.
Awesome.
But all kinds of great stuff here. How to draw jungle animals, Tarzan puzzle page, a 3D diorama cutout. I never did do the cutout thing, so these are intact.
Cool beans.
And I'm just throwing this in here just because I love this.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. How about some Joe Kubert? And the art on the inside of this is beautiful. Mr. Redondo. So let's look a little bit at Tarzan. How's about that?
All right.
There's when DC got the rights after Dell and Go Key had it for a while. First DC issue.
Nice.
Second DC issue. For those of you paying attention. And there's another second issue. So I guess that's like a second issue. I don't know. And we have the third issue with more Kubert madness. 52 pages for 25 cents. Don't take less. Wish we had 52 pages for 25 cents right now.
Yeah.
And here's the first 20-cent cover. It's the fourth DC issue. All new stories, best in comics. I'll have to agree. And here's another first fourth issue, but I think there was a little bit of ink overspray on this one when they at the printing press company. So that might have been an original. I'm not sure. And here we go, number 211, Land of the Giants. A little bit different from the other one we know. And there's another Land of the Giants. I like this cover a lot. Of course, I like all these Joe Kubert covers. Here's number 212. You gotta love the colors on this one.
Yeah, that is neat.
Yeah, Tarzan's having a little rhinoplasty done there. And here he's trying to pet his cat, but the cat's not having it, and the pet monkey saying, "I'm getting the crap out of here."
Yeah. He's heading for high ground.
Right. I was fortunate enough to complete all of DC's Tarzan run a few years ago. So, but these first issues, well, I think Kubert in one way or another was involved in this book all the way to the end, even though there might have been some different artists. But yeah, these covers are just. There's another great one, 214.
Wow.
And 215, the ape man enters the mine of hell.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun. And he liked it so much he did it again. And Tarzan number 16, the Renegade.
Cool.
I know by this time, if Dr. Von Chill is still here, he's probably grinning from ear to ear. There's another one. If he liked the Renegade so much. And here we have number 217.
Oh.
Number 218, the Trophy.
Ooh.
And all these are adapted from the original ERB stories. So that's
they are?
Yeah.
Oh, neat.
Another one of those, yeah. Joe Kubert does some great adaptions. And this is based on the second novel in the famous series by E.R. Burroughs, first time in pic form, Trial by Treachery, Tarzan number 219.
Nice.
I don't know. And Tarzan 220, Fury in the Desert. The Return of Tarzan.
Aha.
And he returned again.
Wait, we can return.
He sent the theme. Back to the Primitive, 221.
Oh, nice white color. Nice.
Yeah. And he went back again. And okay, because he didn't like her cooking, now he has to pay the price.
Uh-oh.
22. Number 223, The Pit of Doom.
Neat.
Yeah, I really like this one. Number 224, Death is My Brother.
Dun, dun.
I think I drew a picture of this on my sketch pad somewhere. Maybe I drew it twice. I'm not sure. I like this one really good. Number 225. My stack is getting big here. Let's just move that up. Number 226. And number 227. Maybe fighting.
Oh, neat.
The Yeti or Sasquatch. We don't know. Yeah.
Ultra Humanite.
Ultra Humanite. Yeah. Another great cover here. Number 228.
I like the colors of that too.
And it was so great we had to repeat. And we repeated again. Okay. Yeah, 229. Yeah. Another number 229. Okay, I think I'll stop it right there. More Tarzan to come.
Awesome stuff.
Thanks, sir.
There we go. All right. And Jackson provided the line this round, and he says to go 2 above. So we're going to go up here to pick up Michael Taylor.
Okay, and Michael says Nick was part of the dudes along with John. Yeah, he was. And Reaper Tate. And Orwell says, who is Maddie and how does Michael know how he feels?
And there's a line. Thank you so much, Jackson, for providing the line to keep us in line.
Keep us in line. And Michael Taylor said, enjoyed that show every Wednesday, John. Would leave around 9 p.m. to watch Survivor. Yeah. Great show. And John says, Michael Taylor, yeah, the dudes were the bomb. I watch the videos now and marvel at our extreme awesomeness. He said humbly.
I love it.
And Michael Taylor says, very cool, Weird Worlds pterodactyl cover. Yeah, we knew we would grab somebody with that one, right? And Eric K says, love Weird Worlds. Great covers. Not too pricey of a series. Underrated. Yep. One of those cool little short runs that doesn't break the bank.
That's it.
And Dr. V says, I've still got my off the rack Weird Worlds number 5. Awesome.
Oh, cool beans.
And Michael says, very cool Weird Worlds werewolf cover. Yeah. And Jackson says, yeah, come on, Ron, expand your horizon. You've got so few comics.
I'm sorry. I'll try and do better.
Yeah, there's going to be a day where I show up and Rod's not here, and all of a sudden he's going to come on and he's going to like pop his head up out of this big pile because it all collapsed on him.
Yeah. I had that feeling too.
And Missing Mars says, Shannon, those large Tarzan mags in black and white? No, they're all in color. They're reprinted from those earlier Tarzan issues. Yeah, in those treasuries. And Eric has loved the Bible treasure. Great art inside indeed. Yes, sir. And Tempest Mars says, nice. The Bible in comic book form. Yeah, good stuff. That was one of those I saw in a house that I was like, man, I got to have that. But I had to wait till like just a few years ago before I finally pulled the trigger on it. And Michael says, very cool Tarzan Rhino. Thanks, sir. And Ron says, love Shannon's storytelling of these Tarzan covers. I appreciate that, but I don't know about my storytelling skills.
Oh, no, perfect.
Yeah. And John says, the blue cover limited collector's edition Tarzan is incredibly stunning. I bought both Tarzan LCE editions in the stunning near-mint condition from the Koch Warehouse in the late 80s. Yeah.
Wow.
John's got a lot of great stories about the Koch Warehouse and a lot of comics.
Awesome stuff.
And Michael says, cool Tarzan shark cover. And John says, Dr. Von Schill is swooning right now. I told you. He's probably grinning ear to ear, and then, drills coming down here, matting his beard up.
Oh, yeah.
And Werewolf says, Shannon, if you send me your doubles, I can return the favor by sending you my address. I'll keep that in mind, Werewolf.
There you go.
And Dr. V says, Rod sent me the Kubert copy of 224, and I'll forever be grateful for it. Yeah.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah.
You've sent me so much stuff, so it's the least I could do.
And Michael Tell says, Shannon, fantastic werewolves and Tarzans. Thank you, kind sir.
Hey, Graphic Man.
Hey, Micah's in the house.
Great to have you with us, Micah.
Mars is not what I expected him to look like. Yeah, I was kind of confused by that when I was like. And Ron, you says good morning to Micah. And also Michael Taylor is saying hello to Micah. And Dr. Montiel says the most tragic and horrific collection implosion would be Captain Strangelove. Yeah, that would be a major tragedy.
Absolutely. And it looks like that catches us up with that round of the Peanut Gallery once again.
Good stuff.
And there we go. Miranda's got the pause line up there, so we're ready to go. All right. Well, let's see. I think I got some more in my bag of tricks here. So let's see what we got. All right. Whoops. Don't fall down. Wait. The implosion's already starting. Yep. There we go.
Easy.
I got stuff falling all over the place. All right. Okay. Let's see here what we got. Got things turned around and all that. All right. Here we go. We got the Marvel Spotlight on the Son of Satan, number 15.
Oh, nice.
And I can remember having this as a kid, the Son of Satan, some of the Son of Satan comic books. I just like the trident thing he had for some reason. It was just neat. I found it neat as a kid. Skull the Slayer, number 1.
Oh, yeah. That's one I need to pick up a couple issues and I'll be done with that one. That's a cool little series.
I was going to say, there's not many issues with this, is there?
8 issues.
8?
8 issues, yeah.
Okay, I was thinking 5, but 8 sounds probably. I'm not going to question your knowledge.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust you too much, though.
And we got 1976. We got a king-size annual for Luke Cage, Power Man.
Oh, nice. I don't think I have that. Maybe I do. I've been wanting to round up all my Marvel giant size books just to see which ones I have missing.
I'm trying to find a list of those. If you've got a list, send me a copy of the list.
There was actually an issue of Back Issue magazine that listed all of those.
Really? Because
yeah, they had an issue that featured all DC's giants and 100-pagers and the treasuries. Yeah. Well, a little bit later on they had one where Marvel listed all their giant size and annuals and all that. I think it was like in the 80s, maybe 80s or 90s.
Wow.
The numbering, I'm not really sure. I've got them over here somewhere, but yeah, that's got the complete list.
Yeah, because I'm trying to find out. The way I'm doing it now is I go on that Mike's Amazing World of Comics, and do the monthly thing. So I'm hunting down. Okay, that one. I'm kind of making my own list, but it's a pain. And speaking of giant size, here we go. 1975, number 1, giant size Doc Savage.
Oh yeah, I love that one. They always got him in that classic pose on all those covers, don't they?
Yep. Man of Bronze. And we're continuing once again. This is an upgrade for me because my off the rack copy is so well loved. This is Giant Size Spider-Man and Master of Kung Fu, number 2.
Oh yeah.
And this one is really nice. They kept that in really nice shape. That spine is awesome.
Yeah, that's making me want to go check and see which ones I got missing because I might have that one, but I'm not really sure.
And then we got the Man Called Nova, number 2.
Yeah, another cool little series.
Yeah, I'm trying to piece together this. There's so many. I know you're in the same boat. There's so many of these series like this that we're trying to put together. Well,
yeah, when I get stuff like that, I'm like, okay, most of the time I go ahead and read it, and then other time I'm like, well, I want to wait till I get the whole series and just start from the beginning and just put it in a pile and read it.
Yep. And then the last time I was at the local comic store there, they had gotten in some, I think they said 6,000 books from a collection. And the fellow was nice enough to say, yeah, I put some in there. So check those boxes out before you go. I went over and checked. I picked up almost a complete run of The Son of Satan.
Oh,
So, the only one I don't have is number 1. Let's see. Is number 2.
Oh, those are great snags right there, buddy.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I'm like, yeah, I've just kept pulling them out. Thank you very much. Is number 3.
Nice.
Number 4.
Yeah, I'm with you on the Trident thing. I always thought it'd be cool to have him and Namor and Aquaman and do like a 3-man elimination wrestling match with the.
There you go. That's it. Here's number 5 with Mindstar.
Yeah, when you were a kid and you go into the store to look at those, I mean, there were so many covers that just said, "Buy me, take me home."
Yes, because around this time you also had like Ghost Rider, who was big, and some of the other monster ones, the Colossus and Golem or whatever. I mean,
oh yeah, I love that little run. Yeah,
yeah. Here's number 6. He's taken to swimming.
Oh, that looks like one of those living mummy covers. I think number 9 was it Supernatural Thrillers or something like that.
Probably, yeah.
Had living mummy. Yeah.
Is number 7 Mirror of Judgment. Dun, dun, dun. I think these come out the same time, just about as Nova did too. So I mean, there's a lot of those smaller ones that were out there. It was just a ton of stuff to buy as a kid. It's like, what do I spend my money on?
Right.
And here's number 8.
Nice. Gil Kane, yeah.
Dun, dun, dun. All right. And then what else I got in here? Well, shoot over to some Fantastic Four. How's that? All right. We'll just do a few more here, and we'll jump back in. Giant Size, back to Giant Size. Giant Size Superstars, number 1, featuring Fantastic Four and Hulk versus Thing. Nice throwdown.
That's a classic.
I like this one. And this was an upgrade to my off-the-rack copy, because my off-the-rack copy, again, well read. So
well loved, right?
You got it. Here's number 2.
Yeah.
Needs a new bag, because that is murky. And what's this? Oh, this must have come over from your collection, because it's a double.
Could have been. I've sent out lots of doubles.
Oh, and then we go with number 3, Giant Size Fantastic Four.
Oh yeah,
68 big pages.
And most of those aren't bad price wise, unless you get Giant Size X-Men number 1.
And this one here that I'm missing, number 4. That's I think the first appearance of Madrox. Is that his name? Jamie Madrox?
Yeah.
Because he appeared in one of the movies or something.
Right.
And so try to get that one. That one is ballooned up. So I don't have I've got my off the rack, but it's coverless,
Yeah.
But I want to get an upgraded copy. But and then this one here, take it after my good friend here.
I knew you were a closet multiple copy collector.
That's it.
He's finally coming out.
I'm going to start attending the meetings now.
Just admitting you have the problem is the first step, brother.
That's it. My name is Rod, and I collect multiple copies.
I have to invite Eric K in on that one.
Oh, all righty. So let's get back to the line. Let's see. Where is that line? I know I saw it.
Which way did
Did I go right past it? No, there it is. Whoops. There we go. Let's get us back together.
Yeah,
All right.
That's like a stack of books, man.
Oh, thank you. The Jackson Rorkirk says, I also think there's a follow-up to the Skull series in a Marvel 2-in-1. Yeah, with the thing. You got it.
What issue is that?
Oh, geez. I couldn't tell you the issue.
Come on now, snap it off. Snap it off. Tell me.
I got it.
I'll look it up myself. Forget it.
I can remember seeing the logos up there.
Yeah, only us would be like, oh, Skull was in a Marvel 2-in-1. You know, any people on here is like, oh yeah, what issue is that? You know.
Yep. No, I don't know.
Because that's the way we are. Thanks for that, Jackson.
And Lead Paint is with us once again.
Welcome, Greg.
Hey, Greg, how you doing? Hope your Saturday's going well, my friend. He says, hey, y'all. Cool beans. The Jackson Rorkirk says, back issue mag, number 86 for the giant size info. I've got it too. Well, thank you so much.
That's the one.
Yeah. I'm writing it down on my little pad right here.
Yeah.
So, back issue number 86. Cool beans. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate that, Jackson.
Absolutely.
Werewolf by Lunchtime says, howdy to Lead Paint. The Jackson Rorkirk says, hey, LP. Michael Taylor says, also, if Shannon's comic book shelves gave out, talking about the collapse. And Dr. Von Chilla says, in 1974, my fourth grade teacher confiscated my classmates' copies of Son of Satan and War is Hell. His parents had to pick up the comics from the...
Oh, no. Wow. That's awful.
Oh, my God.
No.
Traumatized the kid.
You got to keep them hid inside that binder. You know,
that's right, man.
Know anything.
Rookie. He was a rookie. He was a rookie
mistake. Yeah.
The Jackson Rorkirk says the Trident trifecta. Double M missing Mars. He says that Son of Satan Marvel is starting at 35. Really?
The first issue.
Wow. That I paid nowhere near, even close to the neighborhood of that. Dr. Von Chilla says Gil Kane put some blazer covers on the Son of Satan series. Serious blazers, he says.
Do you think it might be a good time, since John and Mike are here, to like throw up the alert?
You know what? I think we can do that. Boom! There we go.
So that was to the delight of Dr. Von Chilla and the chagrin of Graphic Man.
We all have good fun. Eric K says Supernatural Thrillers number 9 had the cover you were thinking about, Shannon, and Luke Cage Power Man 45 had a similar cover.
He is absolutely right. Thank you, Eric.
Cool beans, Eric. Thank you so much. And John says, I remember sitting in my treehouse reading Giant Size Superstars number 1. Precious memories. Yeah, that was a favorite of mine from childhood when I got at. That was just, of course, I'm a Hulk fan, and anytime Hulk and Thing got together, it was a Donnybrook. So I can appreciate that.
Aren't funny books fun?
Yes. Miranda says, good morning, Leadfate. And the Jackson Roykirk says, yes, Giant Size Fantastic Four 4 is the first appearance of the Multiple Man. I couldn't think of what his name was. All I could think of is Multi-Man from The Impossibles, you know.
Right.
But yes, thank you, Jackson. Absolutely right. Thank you for bringing
Try
that.
saying that comment 10 times real fast.
Michael Taylor says, I saw the new Salem slot. I thought it wasn't bad. The kid in the movie had Aurora Monster models and showed the cover of House of Secrets. Oh,
Cool. Yeah.
Cool beans. Those Aurora Monster kits, man, they were fun.
Oh, yeah.
The glow in the dark ones. Oh, fun times. Eric K says, multiple copy sickness cannot be cured. We can only maintain. Michael Taylor says, very cool books, Rod. Well, thank you so much, Michael. Appreciate that, my friend. And Dr. Von Chilla says, I would not be welcome in the multiple copy support group. I'd be screaming, keep buying the multiples, as they drag me out the door in the straitjacket.
Yeah, and I'd be sliding out the side saying, okay, I'm going to go with him.
I'm just going to go out for a soda. I'll be back, right? Yeah. The Jackson Roykirk says Marvel 2-in-1 35 for the skull ending. There we go.
Where's my pen and my index cards here and my post-it notes? I might already have that one. I don't know.
Marvel 2-in-1, not Marvel 2-on-1, which is what it says on the first issue. Do you remember that?
It does. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
All right, we got that written down.
Cool beans. Thank you so much, Jackson. I love it. Yeah, you can always count on the peanut gallery to come through when you have a question.
I love it, man. I mean, there's never can be too much knowledge, right?
Absolutely. Not in my case. I can never get enough knowledge. I can't keep it. The Jackson Roykirk also says, I have the trade that collects all 9 issues. There you go.
Nice. Cool.
Cool beans. Dr. Montilla says, Gil Kane lives. He also says, Patrick, Luther Manning, recently sent me the Gil Kane Spider-Man Artist Edition for my 60th birthday.
Ooh, nice.
Beyond stunning. Wow.
Yeah.
Now, those are those big ones, right?
Yeah.
Those are the huge hardbound ones.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, those are beautiful. I've got a few of those, and they're outstanding.
Very cool. Wow.
Major congrats.
Yeah.
Birthday present. Yeah.
Good kudos. Werewolf by Lunchtime says, what channel was Salem's Lot on, Michael? He wants to know. Michael Taylor says, I had a lot of the Aurora glow-in-the-dark models in the 70s. Yeah, me too. Man, I had a lot of them things. Oh, they were awesome. They were like an action figure, you know? I never put them on their bases, so I used them as action figures of wrestlers and stuff. Dr. Von Chilla says, indeed, Michael, I had all those too. The only one I didn't have was... Oh, he's leaving us hanging. It's a cliffhanger. The Jackson Roykirk says, I'm so happy I can make somebody else spend money for a change. He says, I make a list with every one of these live streams I watch, he says. Oh, too funny. And Dr. Montilla says, it was The Prisoner of Castlemare. Still want that one, he says.
Nice.
I remember that because I always wondered. Now, the other ones, you could play Frankenstein, Dracula. They had movies. Where the devil was The Prisoner of Castlemare? For years, I would be waiting, check the TV guide, creature double feature, waiting for them to play the movie, The Prisoner of Castlemare. I didn't know where that monster kit come from, the character. So, Michael Taylor says, John, very cool, Luther Manning, another member of the Dudes. There you go. That must have been just before my time because I don't remember seeing the Dudes. Now, are the videos still available? Does somebody still have them up on their channel?
I'm not really sure if they are or not. I mean, I know I've watched them all, but it's been a while. Yeah.
Wow. Because I'd be curious to know. I'm
Yeah.
curious to know. Hey, Psychotronics, Greg Gun, Aaron. How you doing, Aaron? He says, good morning, Rod, Shannon, Lady M, and the Peanuts.
Hey, good morning to you, sir. Always glad to see Aaron on here.
Absolutely, absolutely. I haven't had a chance to check out. He just posted another one of his where he does the characters in the stories he's creating, and he puts them to music and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm fascinated by those things. He just put one up the other day, and I got to check that out. So
Yeah, I got to
cool
watch the last 3. I didn't get a chance to comment, but they're great. Yeah.
Cool beans. The Jackson Roy Cook, hey, he's saying squirt to Aaron, and Aaron says JRK. I got to get my dyslexia is terrible. Old MacDonald had a farm. OIEOI. Michael Taylor says, it was in the theaters not too long ago, he says. And Aaron says, doing great, Rod. You rock, brother. No, you rock. And Werewolf by Lunchtime says Jackson works for the FBI. Forever back issue hunting.
All right.
I like it.
Where do I apply for that?
Dr. Monchilla says Michael Taylor. Yeah, the dudes are legendary. The videos are in ETA Nick's archive. So his channel is still up.
Apparently. Yeah.
Cool beans. I got to check some of those out because I would love
those are cool.
Yeah, I would love to see everybody back in the day. So, all right, that catches us up with the Peanut Gallery once again. Are you ready?
I am ready.
All right, here you go.
How about some more Kubert Tarzan? How about that?
I think that would be perfect.
Would that be okay? Anybody object?
I think so. We'll live on the edge.
And if they do object, hey, we're in control, so tough luck.
That's it. Don't try to adjust your volume.
Yeah. We got the first Tarzan 100-pager. I'm kind of a fan of those, for those of you that don't know. So here we have some more Tarzan. These are great. They're all Joe Kubert covers. And you have Korak and Carson of Venus and Congo Bill, and plus many, many more features.
I was blessed to receive these from a community member whom you are very close to. In fact, it was you.
Did I do that?
Yes, you sent me a bunch of them, man. And Tarzan ones would have been hard for me to get because I was not a Tarzan collector. So thank you once again.
You're very welcome, my friend. And I think this might be an original because it's pretty beat up. But
I love the color though.
Oh yeah, I do too.
Snaps.
And this one, you can tell this was well, here's another one of those MCS things.
They're attacking him.
Color's a little bit better on the other one.
100 pages, man. You can't go wrong.
Oh yeah. I think this is my original here. This is number 231. More Jungle Detective, Congo Bill, Tarzan.
Cool stuff.
And here's an upgrade.
Looks like right out of those house ads.
Yeah, right. Gotta love them. Oh, and here's another upgrade, apparently. Okay, yeah. Just keep laughing. Just keep laughing. Number 232. Hey, the Monkey Man. I don't see Davey and Peter and Michael and Mickey in there, but you know, I still like it anyway.
They're on the last train to Clarksville.
They are. They absolutely are. And here's an upgrade. Got a few years ago.
Yeah, nice.
It's hard to find these where the binding and the is absolutely square. Hard to come by.
Very beautiful.
This is one of my favorite covers, number 233.
Yes. Nice. Love the colors.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite storylines, too, from the ERB, because I read the originals, was Tarzan and the Lion Man. Good stuff. And for those of you that want an upgrade. or want multiple copies, or just like looking at them again, you know.
There you go.
Here's number 234.
I'm a big fan of Deja Vu.
All over again, right?
There you go. Nice.
And number 235, I think this was the last 100-pager. You got Mail Order Hunter, New York Adventure, Mahaga, whatever that means, and Tarzan's Movie Mate. Follow the Jungle Lord on a mind-boggling adventure into a lost world. Now, why wouldn't you want to pick this up and take it home?
I love that one. That blue and the yellow, man. That's just and that serpent coming right up in the middle. Love it.
Oh, and here's my original copy of that one.
I have several copies like that. Yes.
And just a few more for Tarzan. We got number 236 when he went back to 32 pages. I think this is an original. It's kind of beat up, but
cool beans.
Yeah, all these beat up ones are already earmarked for the grandkids. My son told me, so you know, they want Grandpa's original collection. There's another copy of that one. And just for good measure, they're ready to pull me away right now. I don't want to go. I don't want to. And this is a cool cover, number 237. Get it out of the way of the pile there. And there's an upgrade.
Now they kept the numbering on that, right? From where did it come from though? Was it DC or?
I'm not really sure about the first comic book appearance of Tarzan. I want to say it was Dale. I'm not sure though. But it went, you know, when Dale had it, it went from Dale to Go Key, which, you know, Western Publishing, all the same thing.
Yeah.
And then DC just continued the numbering. Same thing on Korak, son of Tarzan. So
what they didn't count? They didn't count those Charlton Tarzan issues.
I knew you were going to say that. Apparently not. Charlton didn't have the rights.
No.
They were trying to get away with something there.
Yeah.
And this is actually one of my favorites. This is a giant, number 238. Return to, how do you say that word? Pellucidar or Pellucidar, or how do you say that?
Oh, it sounded like you said it right.
All right. I love that. I did a spotlight a few years ago called DC's Lost Giants from 1975 and 76. You know, they just the 100-pager stopped, but once in a while they would pop up with one of these little square-bound babies, you know. And I love these. You know,
what number is that one again?
That is number 238.
238.
Spend that money.
That's it. It's on the list.
But yeah, I love these giants so much. I mean, Weird War Tales had one, Ghosts had one, Superboy and the Legion had one. You know, just Action Comics had one. I mean, there were just like a pile around 75 and 76, and I had to get them all. You know, just because. So
it was like their version of what the Marvel did with the giant size.
Yeah,
on 75. Yeah.
I got a few more to show if we got time.
Sure. We got all the time in the world.
Yeah. How about some GI Combat?
Oh.
Yeah, look at that. And this cover is by Ken Barr. Don't see him on these too much. You love these 20 centers. Now we're back to the Kubert goodness. 171.
Nice.
Haunted Tank. Who doesn't love the Haunted Tank? Some reason another duplicate popped up.
I love it. Oh.
173. Now this, you can tell this is one of my originals. Just look at those cool creases in there.
Those reading creases.
Those reading creases. I read this one. And I think this is one of those house ad deals here I was finally able to acquire. Number 174.
Wow.
Cool cover.
Yeah.
And I liked it so much. Here we have number 177. I think this is another original copy because you can tell it's pretty worn.
Cool
You can
beans.
tell any spare money that I had when I was a kid, you can tell where it went.
I was right there with you.
Yeah, here's 170. I always love these, like where they're trying to scale a rock face, or like somebody's peering down and they're getting this. Kubert did these covers so well. You know,
Yeah.
somebody is always in peril, like from below or above, or somebody peeking around the corner, or like a cowboy trying to shoot somebody from the, the top level of a whorehouse or something.
Great perspective.
Yeah, how about that? Just thought I'd throw that in there. Or they're underwater. The drama is real, folks.
That's it.
And I mean that in a complimentary way. Number 184. And I'm a big fan of this masthead of the time, and I know Eric K is too.
Great stuff.
Number 188. Here we have the Bicentennial issues, number 192.
Cool. Got to get that belt buckle.
I've never seen one other than in a picture. This is one of my originals. You can tell because it is like severely browned and stained and all that. But it harkens back to those dinosaur covers from Star Spangled War Stories.
Yes, very much so.
That's a good cover.
Yeah.
I need to upgrade that one. 195. Let's write that down.
He's making himself spend more money.
I'm making myself spend money. That's terrible. And here we go. This is another childhood copy, you can tell.
Oh.
196. And 196. Yeah, I remember buying all these when I was a kid. Like that, I'd go through and, when I'd get my allowance or money from selling grid or whatever I did to get some comic book money, I would go out and get all my superhero stuff first and get my Commandy and my Justice League and my Superboy and Flash and all that kind of stuff. And then I'd go back and say, okay, let's see what else, and then I'd get the war books and I'd get the horror stuff, So, okay, I'll skip a few issues forward here. When GI Combat went to the dollar comic, the big blockbuster, great Neil. This is a great cover. It's Neil Adams and Russ Heath.
Oh wow, that's a good combination.
Look at that. Yeah.
Oh man.
And one more, and this is another Neil Adams and Russ Heath special. How could you not want that?
Yeah.
That is some seriously beautiful artwork right there.
Wow.
All right. That's all.
Got to add that to my Neil Adams list.
There you go.
Great stuff.
Thanks, sir.
All right. Here we go. And Jackson Roy Kirk, he provided the line for us once again. Thank you so much, Jackson. Appreciate that. And you're off to the races.
Oh, Michael Taylor says, John, I had the Wolfman, Mummy, Creature, and Godzilla. Nice.
Yeah, I had all those myself. Perfect.
And Eric K says, one can never get enough of Joe Kubert. You're absolutely right, sir. And Aaron says, agreed, Eric K. Just got me a Roma. I guess he's meaning Rima, right?
Rima, that's what I'm thinking, yeah.
Yeah, Rima won recently. Yeah.
Cool beans.
Great cover. And Michael says, Werewolf, it was in the theaters not too long ago. I guess he's talking about the Salem's Lot.
Yep.
Okay. And Ronja says, good morning to Aaron and Rakenya.
Yeah. Cool beans.
Bill says, when perusing the dudes live streams at ETA Nick's archive, please know they are not for the faint of heart. Straight talk with no filters. So PG-13 and above. Now I remember. Now I remember. And Aaron says, Rakena, a girl yacked up a full fur ball the other day. Oh, bless her heart.
Oh, man.
Those are not fun. It always scared me to death. You know, first time I had cats and they would like do that. I'm like, oh, what's going on? You know,
Yeah, heaving up his insides.
right. And Ron says, oh dear, hope she's feeling much better after that.
Yes.
Yeah. And Aaron says, thanks. She was a little whiny that day. And Dr. V says, yes, Shannon, Dr. Von Schell is still swooning over the guitar. And Eric K says, I love Rima Aaron, another underrated series. Yeah. It's just, I mean, you had Kubert covers, you had Nestor Redondo, and then back a lot of those, you had I think it was a little backup called Space Voyagers. It was by Alex Nino did the art, if I remember correctly.
Cool beans.
And Aaron says, yeah, Eric, love Kubert's splash page of her in that first issue. Yeah. And D. Jackson Roykirk says, Dale, go key DC, but then Marvel started over #1. Go figure. Yeah. Yeah.
Unbelievable.
And Dr. Von Jill says, Shannon, keep your extra copy of Tarzan 233 back for me. And Aaron says, yeah, Shannon, those DC Giants look great, brother. Yeah, thank you. We're all about the Giants and the square bounds here at CBM.
Yeah, baby.
And Mike said they did a facsimile of a square bound, but didn't make the spine square. It would have been better if they did. Yeah, what would be the point to that? You know, if you weren't going to make it a facsimile is a facsimile, right?
Right.
And D. Jackson Roykirk says, shooting from a what house? You heard me. The oldest profession. Let's put it that way.
Soil dubs.
Right. And Michael says it was a Bronze Age Batman. Oh.
Cool.
I remember all the 100-page. I guess the only other square mount after that was maybe Batman 262, because I think that was the first one after the 100-pagers ended.
Is that the one with like the roller coaster or something?
Roller coaster and the Scarecrow. Yeah. That was a good one.
Okay.
Yeah. Had like the double feature cover that we like so much. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Eric K says, yes, love that DC masthead was up on the top and center. Yeah. Yeah, that's when I was really into my collecting. Yeah. As a young kid. And Werewolf says, some of those bags Shannon has his comics in are older than my Mrs. Werewolf's underwear. That's saying so. Did he just say it was his anniversary? Wow. All righty then.
Oh, man.
And Eric K says, GI Combat 181, where they're underwater on the cover. I believe Sergeant Rock in that issue. Oh, cool. I have to go back and read that one then.
Wow.
Did not know that. Or could not remember that anyway. Let's put it that way.
What was that? 181. I got to remember that.
Yeah, write it down.
Yep.
And Ron says, that's way, way, way too much info there, Shirley. And Michael says, a very cool GI Combat dino eating the tank. Yeah, you got to love the dinos.
Oh, yeah.
Hey! And Jay Lucian's in the house. Welcome, sir.
Hey, Jay, great to have you with us, my friend.
Absolutely. He says good morning, and good morning to you, sir. Happy you could join us.
Yes, absolutely.
And Rose says, she has gone to bed now, Ron. I can get away with stuff. And Jackson says, Jay. And Dr. Von Schell says, my extra cash always went to the back issue mail order comics. But in 1978, I began saving for a pair of leather Dr. J Converse sneakers. Hey, Dr. J stuff was great. Jay Lucian says, Jackson. Mariah says, good morning, you, Jay. Don't forget to watch the rest of this live stream on the replay. Thank you, kind lady.
Yes, thank you very much.
And Michael says, terrific book, Shannon. Thank you, sir. And Jay saying hi to Moran. You got Val Conan. Gotcha. And Higgy's in the house. Hey. There we go. Nice to hear that bell again. And he's saying hello to everybody. Higgy is having a special weekend. He's got Hawk Baby. So he's got the granddaughter this weekend. So it's a great weekend for him.
Cool beans. Higgy, great to have you with us once again, my friend.
Absolutely.
He's another one. I got to catch up on his videos, man.
Yeah. I think I might actually be caught up with him.
Holy mackerel. You got to tell me your secret. The hardest working guy in videos, I'm telling you.
Right. Then Ron says, Higgy Pop.
Oh, another bell.
Then Jack says, Higgy, Higgy, Higgy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's hear it. And Higgy saying hi there, Maranya. And also my man Jackson. And Double M says, missing Mars on his ex's PC. Thickie, yeah. I like those thickies, fatties, square bounds, whatever you want to call them.
Square bound sweetness. There we go. Oh, and we got the pause line. All righty. I guess we're ready for another round.
Let's go.
Keep clicking on that. All right. I got a little stack here. Go through some more Fantastic Fours. How's that?
Hey, we love it. You like it, we love it.
Here we go. Make sure I got everything set. All right. So we left off with giant size number 5. So here's giant size number 6.
Oh, yeah.
With an eyeless.
A lot of
and
stuff.
The baby. Don't forget the baby. And because I don't want you to feel alone in that sickness, I'm keeping it going.
Oh, we need help. We need help.
And this one here is a special book in my collection. Fantastic Four number 73. I think I've told the story enough here so people probably get tired of hearing it, but it was the last comic book I was able to get out of my grandmother's house when they had one of my uncles brought a bunch of his comic book collection to him, and I was able to take home like 2 or 3 paper garbage grocery bags rather, full of comics. But before I could get back there to get the rest of them, they threw them out.
Oh,
Silver Age.
That makes me hurt all over.
I went upstairs and I'm like scrambling, looking around all over the place. This was face down on the thing, and I had remember seeing this, and I was praying so hard. Oh, let it be that book. Let it be that, and doggone it, it was.
Oh yeah.
So this is a special book in my collection, man.
Oh wow. I don't think I have that. Is that number 73 you said?
Number 73, yes, sir.
Man, everybody's making everybody else spend money today.
It's what we do here.
It's what we do.
All right. Then we're jumping on to 74. We got Galactus and the Silver Surfer.
Oh yeah.
So
did you go check through Grandma's trash? Sure.
Yes. No, I did. They lived on a 3rd floor apartment. I went out the back door, down the 3 flights of stairs, and went over across the street. But they had thrown them out days before, and I guess they had picked up the trash. There was nothing there. They were all empty. I'm looking through the garage, which was a garage that was kind of used by everybody there. And when I'm going through them, I wasn't thinking, geez, if somebody comes out and sees me in here, they're going to think I'm, rifling through their cars or something like that. But I didn't. I was scrambling every place that I thought a comic book might land. I was looking for it, man.
Man, those stories are painful. I mean, I was lucky because my mom never threw any of my stuff out like that. I mean, I lost some books when I got divorced years and years ago, but for the most part, I've replaced all that stuff. So, yeah, I can feel for the you guys that have had the mamas and the grandmamas those of the collection away.
No fun. All the tears, all the humanity. Here we go with number 75.
Just makes us that much more grateful that we have what we have, huh?
That it does. No lie, that it does. Absolutely. Number 76, Trapped in Subatomica. Atomica, whatever. How do you even say that? Atomica. Oh, and number 77. Another red cover.
Wow. You got to wonder what it was like inside of Jack Kirby's head. He just the stuff just came pouring out of him.
Absolutely. I mean, just incredible stuff. Look, The Thing No More, number 78. Look at that. That's just great.
Yeah.
The Kirby crackle and all that stuff.
Wow.
Love it. Love it. Number 79, This Monster Forever. Forever. Forever.
I love that. That's an odd color background for a comic of that time. I mean, that kind of looks like something from the '90s as far as the color scheme. So that's to me, that's very odd. I mean, it's great.
Sure.
Yeah,
it sure makes the Thing pop, though.
yeah. Think about it.
And number 80, guest starring everybody's favorite Wyatt Wingfoot. Whatever happened to old Wyatt Wingfoot anyway?
I don't know. I know for a while when John Byrne was doing that book, him and She-Hulk were an item.
Holy mackerel.
Yeah.
And number 81, enter the exquisite elemental. Yes, they mean Crystal.
Yeah.
From the Inhumans. I love this cover. Number 82 with the Inhumans and the Fantastic Four.
Yeah. Yeah, that's another one I'll have to write down.
And Maximus, the Mad, number 83. Destroying everything.
I think he was like Marvel's version of Calabac.
Calabac. This is a cool cover too. It's just you go from something like this, to this is like chaos personified. Then you go to this, and it's just kind of in the country, just hanging out.
That is what you would call a tame Jack Kirby cover.
Hey, yeah, exactly. That's number 84.
Yeah, he took a half a day off that day.
Mailed it in.
Yeah.
Here's number 85, Within This Tortured Land.
Man, those are awesome.
Yeah, just classic Kirby, man. Number 86, another Doctor Doom cover.
Wow.
Number 87, The Power and the Pride. Possibly the most offbeat ending of the year. I love the blurbs they put on there.
Yeah.
On the front cover. Marvel is great for that stuff.
Pulse pounding pandemonium.
Yeah, I love it. And number 88, A House There Was. And then there wasn't.
Yeah, you got to give Stan Lee credit for the cover blurbs, right?
Yeah.
At least.
And we'll round this round out with number 89, The Madness of the Mole. The Mole Man. I can't do it. Sorry, Eric.
Man.
Sorry, Professor. I can't do it. There we go. Oh, all right. There's the line, and let's get us back together once again. All righty. And Jay Lucian says, "What's up, Higgy?" Dr. Von Chilla says, "Indeed, the Amazing Spider-Man Annual #1 facsimile was not made square-bound, but it still runs like hot peppers up the insides of my thigh." I don't.
Oh.
That is not where I thought it was going. Okay.
You know John, right? You know this man, correct? Now, see, that line will be in my head all weekend long.
Oh, always an adventure here on CBM. And Robert Harrison, our neighbor to the north.
Welcome, Bobby.
How you doing, Bob? Great to have you with us once again, my friend. Hope you're staying warm up there.
Hope
He
so,
says, morning, comic book lovers. I've been watching for a while. Great to have you with us, sir.
Absolutely.
Jay says, hey to Robert. And Higgy Pop says, hey, Jay. Robert Harrison says, my earliest Tarzan is Dell number 13.
Oh, wow. I would love to see that one.
Wow, that is got to be an oldie. And Maranya says, good morning to Robert. As does Dr. Von Chile. He says, howdy, Robert. Missing Mars says, thumbs up on this vid, peeps. Thank you so much, Double M. Appreciate that, my friend. Maranya says, P.S. Shannon pronounces my last name correctly. There we go. Yeah, see, I was saying it wrong.
there's always a first for everything, huh?
That wrong syllable.
That wrong syllable.
Robert says, hello to everyone. Dr. Von Chilla saying, howdy, Higgy. And Jay says, I really missed this stream. Well, glad to have you with us. Yeah, you're here. We're glad to have you with us, man. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out. He says, and all you awesome people. Oh, you're too kind. You're too kind.
Thank you.
So we appreciate that so much. The Peanut Gallery makes the show, man. You guys are the show. The Jackson Roykirk says, we missed you too, Jay. I guess. Wow. Ouch.
The love abounds. I tell you what, that reminds me of something funny. When I first started playing in a band when I was a teenager, the girl that sang for us, her dad is the one that had like the little trailer we rehearsed in, and he ran the sound, and all the guys, we would ride together. We'd scrape together $3 or $4 worth of gas money, and we'd chug up the way to get there. And his name was Leroy, and miss that man to this day. He was so funny. But the other guys, they'd walk in and they'd say, hey, Tim. Hey, Daryl. Hey, Eddie. And they'd kind of look at me and go, you too, Shannon. Oh, it was so funny. I miss that guy.
Yeah. Jay says he's laughing out loud at Jackson Roykirk. Dr. Von Chilla says, Fantastic Four, 55, and 83 are my all-time favorites of the 60s FFs. Can't go wrong there.
No.
Can't go wrong with that at all. Michael Taylor says, Rod, out. Oh, yeah. And then when I found out they threw him out, usually we would go every week. For some reason, there was a 2-week stretch that we didn't go. So we missed a weekend, a visit.
But how many full bags did you get to come out with?
About 3. The first time, yeah.
That takes a little bit of the sting away, right?
Oh, man, I took them home and I dumped them all out on my bed. Oh, it was awesome.
I love it.
I'm just sitting there going, I got Flash. It was all Silver Age. I mean, back then, we're talking, it was like 1971, maybe. So we were all fresh Silver Age, man. Oh, it's just incredible.
So your uncle was partly responsible for Dr. Silver Age, right?
Little bit. Yeah. He's still got his fingers in my collection.
There we go.
Aaron says, I never tire of your FF stories, Rod. Well, you're too kind, Aaron. Thank you so much. The Jackson Roykirk says, Saturday mornings on CBM, the saddest day for wallets everywhere.
We're going to have to remember that quote.
I love it. Awesome. Truer words were never spoken. Michael Taylor says, I think I saw number 73 in a comic book store I went to in the early 80s. Did you pick it up? Did you get
it?
Aaron says, my aunt tossed all my original Spider-Mans from the 70s, the ones I read when they were coming out. I was just a kid. Don't they know?
Boo.
Don't they know you're just a kid?
Awful.
He says, I do have that Fantastic Four 78. Beautiful, Rod. Yeah, they're Kirby covers. They're like Kubert covers. You can't get a bad one.
He ain't lying.
Lead Paint Greg, he says, best comic book run ever. Fantastic Four, 1 to 100. It's right up there, man. You can't.
It'd be hard to argue that fact.
Yeah,
right there.
really. Kirby at his best. Michael Taylor says, I saw a lot of those Silver Age Fantastic Fours in that comic store in the early 80s. May have bought some. Don't remember, though. I hear you. My memory ain't what it used to be. But it's funny because it's mostly short term. The shorter the term, the quicker it goes. I can remember what I did on a Thursday night, 1968, but I can't remember what I ate for breakfast yesterday. Aaron says, awesome, Greg. Once I finish Burns' FF run, I'll probably have all the Kirby reprints, so I'll be able to read those books too, buddy. Good for you, man. Good for you.
Burn had a great run, man. I loved it.
Yeah. Lead Paint says, hey, Gunner, if you're reading them for the first time, I really envy you. The best. Yeah, some great stuff right there. Higgy Pop says, hey there, Doc Monchilla. Michael Taylor says, very nice books, Rod. Thank you so much, Michael. Appreciate that, my friend. He says, he's laughing at Dr. Vonchilla as well.
Yeah, that brought that back into my head again.
My parents threw out my clothing and sneakers and posters and Migos and all other toys after I moved out at 18, but they knew not to touch my comic books. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm sure you're in the same boat as me. If you had the toys that you had when you were a kid.
Oh yeah, my mom, she put, I got to be like a teenager. She put my Legos, my Erector sets. You remember the Erector sets?
Oh, yeah.
My Lincoln Logs and my Tinker, put them all in a yard sale. Of course, now, to get those originals back, every single thing we ever had as a kid is now collector's item. Every single freaking thing.
The one thing that I would like to get back is my G.I. Joe space capsule. They had that space capsule. Man, that was one of the coolest toys. I played with that thing.
Yeah. That would be a hard and also expensive find today.
You got that right, guy. Keep my eye on it on eBay.
Yeah, I hope you can find one, man.
Every time they come up, I can't just have just anyone. I've got to have the one with the glow in the dark background on the seating. That's the one I had. So nothing like being fussy, right?
Right.
Being picky.
Right.
Maranya says internet is being a pookie butt. In case I can't get back in again. Take care, Rod, Shannon, Peanut Gallery, the studio audience, and Maranya's legion of peanut pets. Stay safe and hydrated. Thank you. Well, we'll hope that it holds out till the end of the show here, Maranya, and beyond.
Yeah.
Michael Taylor says, Rod, you were very, very lucky to get those 3 full bags. Yes, I was. Yes, I was, man, until my parents threw them out on me. So we're going to move right along.
he's going to break
fine
down
now. I'm fine. Missy Myers says, gig tonight, Shannon?
No, I love playing. We had a gig last night, but no gig tonight, and I'm grateful because I just want to rest and enjoy the anniversary today and just not have to drive anywhere. That's the thing with me. And Rod knows he did it for years and years about the driving thing to work and all that. Yeah. But I love the music, and the money comes in handy for funny books, and lots of other good stuff. But no gig tonight, so I'm going to enjoy it.
Cool beans. Get to enjoy some free time.
Yeah.
Werewolf by Lunchtime says, I'm just off to the Slaughtered Lamb pub for breakfast. Then he's leaving us hanging.
Oh, they're leaving us hanging today.
Bunch of cliffhangers. Michael Taylor says, I had some of the first generation G.I. Joes in the 70s.
Wow. Yeah, there's that word again, had.
They had the fuzzy hair and the kung fu grip.
Right.
So, and Maranya's got the pause line up. What do you say? You got a lightning round in you?
I believe I'm done. If you got one, man, just go ahead and start throwing them up.
Well, I may have to find one. Yeah, somewhere. I'll find something to pull out here. So, all right, let's see what we got. Oh, whoops. What are these? Hey, how about some strange adventures?
Hey, there we go. Now you're talking my language.
All right, we'll do some strange adventures here. Let's see.
Yeah, this is a strange adventure. Don't look, folks. Which way did he go? What's that little comic collector I saw
Twice
last week?
Twice today. When I went to grab the mouse, it has two buttons on the left side where your thumb is. Twice I've hit that button when I went to grab the mouse. Twice it's kicked me out.
Man, you're like Ringo Starr in the Yellow Submarines. Ringo, don't push the button. Why did you push the button?
Don't push the button. Oh, all right. Here we go. We got some strange adventures here. We're going to start off with number 78, The Secret of the Tom Thumb Spacemen.
Oh, wow.
Great
cover.
I think is that a Gil Kane cover? It sure looks like it.
That to me, it might be like Gil Kane and Sid Green on the inks.
Yeah, I'm looking. I don't see any kind of signature or anything, but it's like a rare, or maybe they had if Sid Green was part of it, maybe he's the one who drew the nose.
Yeah, I think it's probably Kane and Green. I think they redid that cover later on, like in From Beyond the Unknown, or like at the tail end of Strange Adventures. And I think Mike Kaluta redid the cover, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, cool.
Trivia nuts.
Here is 124 with the Face Hunter from Saturn.
Oh, yeah. The Face Hunter.
Yeah. I'm trying to get all three of the issues he was in. I've got one of them. And there's two more I got to get. So, and they're not that expensive, but I want it in a nice condition with a nice price. So,
soon to be appearing in a DC movie next year.
Is he? Oh, you had me. You had me.
Oh, man.
You had me. I was going to go into full-blown...
I wasn't even trying to get you. I was just trying to be funny.
I was going to go into full-blown panic. I was going to be like, okay, well, then once I get out of here, I'm going on to eBay and get those two issues before the speculators make it go through the roof for no reason.
Yeah, we get on the show, and that's our goal, to make the spec market go up.
Yeah, really. Oh, my gosh. Here we go with number 148. You had me good, too. I was, because I could feel it. It was just like my heart just goes, oh. Oh, man. Because all I think of is for my go-go checks quest, right?
Right.
Strange Adventures, I need 187. And it was a dollar book for decades, right? And then she appeared. It was the first appearance of the Enchantress. She appeared in the movie, and that book now has been untouchable for me since she did that.
Yeah,
and it's just like, so when I panic when it was like, no, I want to get those before. Oh, you had me.
Now, see, you're gonna have to like send me a text and tell me what issues that character was in, so I can get them.
I will do that. Here is 160. No, we're gonna get sucked up in the black hole.
Oh no.
And number 164, I became a robot.
I'd like to become a robot.
Sometimes I think it might be a good thing if I turned into a robot. Here we go. Oh, I forgot about this one. 180. Does that sound familiar?
That does sound familiar.
That's because it's the first appearance of Animal Man.
And that's one of those that I don't have. Oh yeah, that's always been on my list. I can never find one in a price and a grade that will suit me. You know, I'm like, I don't need a near mint one, but I don't want one that's going to fall apart and then charging like a premium for it. And I'm like, so
Exactly.
I'm hoping, there's like a lot of these books, I have like my want list, but I have like a lot of them like highlighted with a yellow highlighter of like, okay, I'm going to look for these first. So here in about 3 weeks, I'm going to the show here, and that's going to be one of the books I'm looking for.
Oh, cool. Well, good luck. Good luck.
I've got the first where he's first in costume, but I don't have the first appearance.
Yeah. And I don't know, for some reason these are out of order, because then I jumped to 184, which is the return of the man with the animal powers.
Yeah.
So going up against, what is that? Some kind of space caterpillar thing. I don't know. And then we got some go-go checks. We got 185.
Oh, yeah.
And then because DC had a fondness for primates and all that, we got 186. Nick Fury as a gorilla.
Right. Well, they liked monkeying around, those DC people.
And of course, 187. If you're waiting for that one, you're going to wait a long time because I don't have that one. This is 188.
Yeah. Have they got a facsimile of that one?
A facsimile of that? Not that I'm aware of, because I'd settle for that at this point.
Oh, yeah.
So, but don't bring that monster to life. Oh!
Don't let him into the house. Make him wipe his feet.
And the monster go round, number 89.
I didn't see that at the carnival.
Crazy stories. And now we're back to Animal Man sharing the book. I like this cover because of you're going to like it too, because it's one of those splits. Immortal Man in one story and Animal Man in the other.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I do have that one.
Just cool beans. I like that.
Yeah.
And number 191. And there she is, right up there in the corner. Curse you. And then we got the Living Scarecrows in 192.
Oh, wow.
Dun, dun, dun. And 193. I got to get another upgrade on this one. It's kind of worn out on the side, scuffed up. 2 big startling thrillers, The Villain Maker and Zomzu, the Cave Colossus.
Oh, man.
And the last one here is 194, The Bracelet of Deadly Charms.
Yeah.
Got the disembodied hand.
Right. You can imagine what a great TV show this would have been back in the 60s.
Oh, it would have fit right in, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
With
Twilight
Thriller. Yeah, it would have fit right in with Thriller, Outer Limits, right. Twilight Zone. There's a few, One Step Beyond.
Right.
Why don't I bring you back in here instead of just talking to myself on the screen? There we go.
You can still hear me. Yeah.
All right. And then, okay, how about we take turns from here?
All right, let's do that.
I'll let you go first. How's that?
And Jackson says, "Whew, I thought we were going to see an avalanche."
Tempest from Mars says, I almost unsubscribed after hearing those British accents. Oh no. Oh, sorry. I'm a big Monty Python fan. So it's easy for me to break into a British accent. So please don't think we're making fun.
And Aaron says, Strange Adventures looks tight, Rod.
Oh, those are nice. Really like those stories. Higgy Pop says Justice League against the Face Hunter coming to theaters this summer.
Hey, easy. I just got him calmed down. Don't get him going again.
Oh man, you did too. You had me. I felt a little twinge in my heart. And go, oh
Yeah.
man, I got to get those books today.
Yeah.
Man, Aaron says that spec market. I tell you.
And Jackson says, "Ha, Tempest. Then you don't want to hear comic mag musings on Gray Man's cover slingers." Everybody's butchering the accent. Yeah.
That's it. That's it. Just for me, it's a Monty Python thing. I just love Monty Python. So, Doctor
yeah.
Dr. Von Chiller says making BLTs on some delicious sesame seed rolls. Hope to be here with y'all next week. Please love yourselves, he says.
Sounds great, John.
Thank you for being with us, John. Thank you so much. For a second there, For a second there, I wanted to break out into 2 all-beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun. You know, the old commercial.
Right. And Eric K says, "See you, John."
V. Jackson Roykirk says, "Send one of those to me, Dr. V. See ya."
And Ryan says, "Take care, John and Lady Pauline."
Yes. She also says, "Make sure Lady Pauline gets her bit of bacon."
And Michael says, "John, yum. Gotta love BLTs." Bye, John.
Lead paint. Sorry, Greg says, "Hey, Rod and Shannon, how is your My Greatest Adventure collections going? Don't see too many of them around."
I am ashamed to say I might have one issue of My Greatest Adventure, if that. So, yeah, anybody wants to donate?
I'm trying to remember whatever the first appearance of Doom Patrol is. I think it's 80. I'm not sure, but I think it's 80. Yeah. So if that's the case, then I have 80 through the end of their series and where it goes on to the Doom Patrol. Yeah. But that's it. I don't have anything below 80. Yeah. So, but
hey, you got that. Yes, you got the main run. So you have one with and one without.
I don't see you writing. I don't see you writing them down.
Oh, that's already on my list.
Yeah, look at the list, the never-ending list. Oh man, Easy Comic Reader. He says, "Have a great groovy weekend, everybody. Y'all take care, and you as well, Easy. Thank you once again for your song too."
Absolutely, man. Knocking it out of the park as always.
Hope everything's going well with your dad as well. We send well wishes and prayers to your dad.
Yeah. And Michael says, "Rod, fantastic strange adventures. Rod, Shannon, the Peanut Gallery. Have a great weekend and upcoming week, and you as well, sir."
Yes, you too, Michael. Thank you so much for spending your Saturday morning with us once again, my friend. Appreciate it. Lead Paint says ECR. He's waving.
And ECR says, "Howdy, howdy, Greg."
V. Jackson Roykirk says, "See ya, Easy."
And the Gray Man's in the house. Says, "Hey, folks."
Hey, Gray Man.
Always happy to see Gray Man.
Great to have you with us. He's been knocking it out of the park with his ads there, those house ads.
Oh, yeah.
Great stuff. And don't forget to check out Gray Man, 2:00 today, Eastern time. Cover Slingers. So make sure you check it out. Get on there. Start voting. Help people out over there. Easy Comic Reader says, "The Jackson Roykirk. Hope you like the song, brother." He gave a fist bump.
Yep. And Mariah says, "ECR Jackson will now be known as Laverne." You knew that stuff was going to stick.
Yeah. Oh, Easy Comic Reader. He's just smiling and laughing.
And Jack says, "Loved it, Easy. Werewolf and I are now Shirley and Laverne."
Crazy Hungarian Joe, he says, "Another great show, Rod and Shannon. Everyone have a great weekend." You too, Joe.
Thank you, kind sir.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us once again. Got to catch up on your videos too.
And Robert Harrison says, "Happy trails until next time." Thank you,
Hey,
sir.
thank you for being with us, Robert. I greatly appreciate it, my friend.
Have a great weekend.
Take care. Gray Man says, vote Gray. They do have a bunch of fun on there too, man. Oh
yeah.
my gosh. Maranya says, hey there, Gray Man, Lady Lisa, and Papalina Ballerina.
And Gray Man says hi to Maranya Valkonen.
And I think that catches us up with everybody.
All right.
Wow. All right, man. Popping crew again today.
Another great time. I'll tell you what, I mean this sincerely. Every time I get on here, just hearing everybody in chat, hearing the knowledge, and okay, this is in this issue, and this is that issue, and you need to pick this up, and the stuff you show, I fall in love with comic books all over again every week.
I couldn't say it any better. It does, because it's such a vast variety within the hobby. You know what I mean? For comics and stuff like that. So there's no way you can see it all. And when somebody mentions something like that, it's just like, oh, especially if it's really right in your wheelhouse. Like a lot of people have mentioned like a Hulk appearance. Hey, don't forget a Hulk appearance here. Or like Roger Metarog. I watched one of his videos the other day where he was talking about the ACG superheroes, and he listed a book that doesn't have Nemesis on the cover, but Nemesis is in the book. So it's like, oh, see, now I didn't know that. So now I got to go out and fun. You're right. It's just so much fun to have everybody just sharing stuff, sharing their knowledge, sharing stuff like that. It's like, how many times do we say it? These guys are the show.
Oh yeah. And everybody in the Peanut Gallery and us, we like to make people's wallets suffer. There are a lot of wallets weeping and wailing, and but hey, it's what we do, right?
We do our share of it, don't we?
We do it right, don't we?
Oh man, but it's a lot of fun, man. I just, every time I come down here, I'm sure you're the same way when you walk into your room. I'm sure these guys and girls, whenever they look at their collections and stuff like that, just puts a smile on your face, man. Just puts a smile on your face.
You kind of, you'll walk into your room sometimes, okay, and then there'll be times you kind of look around, like, wow, this is pretty cool, and you're always like admiring other people's collections, and everybody in the Peanut Gallery that has shown their collections, you admire it, and you're a little bit envious of some of it, but then you come back in here and like, I don't have such a bad little collection going on here, So it's like, but like you say, you just fall in love with it every week.
Yep,
it's just some fun stuff.
Absolutely. Oh, we got some more activity here in the Peanut Gallery. Let's see where I had it. Boom, boom, boom. Green Giant. There we go. Aaron saying, everyone have a great weekend.
And you as well, sir.
Yes, you too, Aaron.
Hey, and Comics Embraced. Hello, good people. Glad to see you, buddy.
Great to have you with us once again. And Maranya says, hey there, Comics Embraced. Catch this show on the replay.
Thank you, kind lady.
Thank you.
And Jackson says, have a great weekend and week ahead, folks. And you as well, sir. And everyone.
Yes, you too, Jackson. Thank you so much. Have a great week. Comics Embrace says, yes, left in late today. Long week. Hey, nothing wrong with that, man.
I understand.
Yes, we both do. So don't ever worry, man.
And one of us says, thanks. Goodbye, Rod and Shannon, and bye, Peanuts. Have a great weekend, sir. Thank you.
Yes, thank you for hanging out with us once again. Appreciate it. And have a great weekend and rest of your week. And Tempest from Mars says, have a good one, everyone. You as well, Tempest. Thank you again for hanging out with us.
Thank you, Tempest. And Cheap Comic Collector Rob says, great show, guys. Interesting to see you begin tired and come to life laughing and joking by the end of the show. That always happens, right? Even if we're wore out or we're not feeling well or there's no sleep or we're groggy, we almost know by now that we're going to get charged up, really
Absolutely.
quickly. And he says, we get the same way watching. Thank you so much. Thank you for those kind words, Rob. And don't forget, here in about 20 minutes, go over to Triple C's channel and get in on the comic sale.
Yes, sir, Bob. You can't beat it. $2 comics, free shipping. You can't beat that with a stick. I'm going to try and get back from the dump early here and get myself a front row seat myself. So I'm sure we'll see a lot of you guys over there. So thank you so much, Rob, for the kind words. Appreciate it, my friend.
We do.
Lead Paint says, great show as always. Thank you. Well, thank you, Greg. Greatly appreciate it, my friend. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Appreciate you, Greg. And Eric K says, this show does give you a shot in the arm. Have a great week, guys. Thank you, Eric. We appreciate the kind words.
Yes, thank you so much, Eric. Greatly appreciate that, my friend.
And anybody that hasn't done so already, go check out Eric's channel and please watch those videos, man. He has got some great stuff up.
Yes, he does. Those I love the which is better, cover number 1 or cover number 2.
Yeah,
I love that series as well. So I wind up pretty much the same with him. I try to do it so that I don't listen to his thing. So I try and do it so I can see if I match up with him, and most of the time I do. So
that's cool.
And I think that catches us up with everybody once again. So what you got going on this week? Anything?
This weekend, not much. Like I said, my wife and I are going to enjoy the anniversary and probably just take it easy. And there's Higgy coming in. Thank you guys for a great show once again. Thank you, buddy. And I hope you're enjoying your family and having Hawk Baby down there. I know he's having a ball.
Looking forward to catching up on his videos as well. So thank you so much, Higgy.
Yeah. Yeah, but just going to hang out today and maybe later on grab a bite to eat and get back here and maybe try to make some sense of this. They're laying all over the place.
Oh, man. Well, I got to do the usual chores to get done. And then I'm going to try and sneak over to Triple C's claim sale there and see if I can pick up a few more. But I got like between him and Aaron, their 2 claim sales, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bundles over here that I have yet to even open yet. So, but
that's always a good thing.
Yeah, I mean, $2 free shipping. Yeah. And people, what are you getting? Are you getting 90 stuff? No, man, I'm picking up stuff, Bronze Age stuff.
Yeah.
So I mean, you can. And they had, get this. I was talking, I think it was Rob that I talked to about this. I think it was a week or so ago. I missed it by 20 minutes. I joined the live stream 20 minutes after it had been put out and somebody claimed it. Strange Adventures 187.
Oh, you're kidding. You're kidding. Oh, no, man.
187. $2.
$2. Wow.
For $2. And I said, I'm going to go on. I went on after the show. I went on eBay to look and see what the prices were. 75 to 100.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
But that was cool.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun. Oh, we got some more. We got Comics Embracing. Rob and Aaron are the best. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Definitely check out their claim sales. Rob does it 12:45 on Saturday, and Aaron does it, I think it's about 6:30, I think, on Monday nights. Eastern. Those are Eastern Standard Time. So definitely check them out.
And Scotty Z70's here. Welcome, sir.
Yes, welcome. Unfortunately,
it's freezing.
Right at the end.
It was 59 this morning. Thankfully, it's 70 outside now. Yeah. That's a nice day right there in the 70s.
Yeah. I wish it was 70 around here. I think it's like 58. Like, holy mackerel. I'm not ready for winter yet. Come on. Psychotronic Squirt Gun. Aaron says, thanks, Rod. kind of kicking myself now. No, you guys do a great job. You guys do a great job.
Absolutely. He said, at least they go to good homes. Yep, they absolutely do. Great community here.
And he says, thanks, Daniel. All right. Okie dokie. Well, all right. I guess that's pretty much going to do it for us for another week. Yep. We'll be back. Well, we won't be back next week. Right now, the plan is for me and the missus to make our annual trek to Santa's Village up in New Hampshire. So we probably won't be on next week, but we'll be back the week after. Same bat time, same bat channel.
Yes, we will. Hope you guys have a great weekend.
Thank you all once again. You guys are the show. We say it, and it's not just words, man. We mean it. You guys are the show. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, everybody take care, and we will see you next week. Dum, dum, dum. And I'm never ready with the outro.